Thanks for staying with us on NN24's The Business. Now, at the second annual CEO's Forum held in Lagos, company executives itemized a decline in skill sets and human capacity as a major factor preventing local companies from becoming regional powerhouses. 1 week after the forum, a group is aiming at empowering women with skill sets that can push them from being employees to becoming employers.
Skills development is essential in reducing the poverty rate in the country. A group called the Foundation for Skills Development is teaching women in Nigeria practical skills to grow their businesses.
We really just want to help women to get exposed to opportunities and resources that are available in the society, and not just in Nigeria, across the borders of Nigeria, to grow their businesses. Very little information is known about what government agencies do to support small and medium enterprises. Very little is known about what even the banks provide for businesses in the small and medium scale. So by bringing everybody together at this level, people get exposed to what is available, they get enlightened, they learn about branding, they learn about the financial skills they require, they learn personality skills.
Resource persons at the forum shared their experience with other women who were either in business or planning to start up a business.
So building a big business sometimes is about starting really big, but you have to have a plan. There are steps involved, and one day at a time, doing what you need to do to ensure that you are moving towards the ultimate goal that you have set for yourself.
If skills development is sustained, it will go a long way in growing the country's economy. Femi Akonde, NN24, Lagos.
And we move to Indonesia, where sporadic volcanic activity is taking a toll on business activity in the nation's Yogyakarta province. Indonesia's Mount Merapi has been spitting out hot clouds and fiery lava, affecting the city's hub of eating, shopping, and a center of tourism activities. Clothes retailers say business is down by about $5.60 daily. The country's top volcanologists say the authorities will reduce the exclusion zone in Selman district from 20 kilometers to 15 kilometers. And with a population of just over 13 million people, Tokyo, Japan has more restaurants than any other city on planet Earth. And this could be because of the reputation of its sushi chefs. Chefs such as Jiro Ono, who charges as much as $350 for his delicacies.
Beneath a bustling Tokyo street in a nondescript basement next to the subway, 85-year-old Jiro Ono is giving a front seat to what's reputed to be some of the best sushi on the planet.
Hey.
Done properly, this is very tasty, says Ono, but many just cut corners so the flavor goes away. Ono serves it as he calls it. 20 flights of sushi, a total cost of $350. Ono and his assistant chefs represent the pinnacle of Tokyo gourmet. His work is celebrated around the world. Gourmet food guide Michelin awarded Ono the maximum 3 stars, then gave Tokyo's restaurants more stars than any other city, dubbing it the gourmet capital of the world. Tokyo is home to more restaurants than any city on the planet. The recession and slow recovery has meant only the best survive.
The level of competition is very high, so the overall level is high. Sort of have a magical combination here of, you have a certain population size, a certain amount of disposable income, certain sophistication in the population.
One that appreciates and keeps the doors of this high-end restaurant open. I'm always thinking of how to improve my sushi, says Ono, saying he's yet to reach perfection, something he sought through his more than 70 years as a sushi chef. The meal ends too quickly for this customer, but Jiro Ono must move on, for he has more improvement to make on the next meal.
Meanwhile, U.S. President Barack Obama has welcomed the return of General Motors to trading ways after its highly anticipated initial public offering. The U.S. President made the following remarks just after the closing bell on the floor of the New York Exchange.
Today, one of the toughest tales of the recession took another big step towards becoming a success story. General Motors relaunched itself as a public company, cutting the government's stake in the company by nearly half. What's more, American taxpayers are now positioned to recover more than my administration invested in GM. Last year, we told GM's management and workers that if they made the tough decisions necessary to make themselves more competitive in the 21st century, decisions requiring real leadership, fresh thinking, and also some shared sacrifice, then we would stand by them. And because they did, the American auto industry, an industry that's been the proud symbol of America's manufacturing might for a century, an industry that helped to build our middle class, is once again on the rise.
Obama says the early success of the GM IPO validates his administration's $50 billion taxpayer-financed rescue of the 112-year-old car company. And with that, we've come to the end of today's edition of The Business on NN24. Until our next edition, I'm Bimbo. Awoyele. Thanks for joining us.